Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I've got little Barnaby with me, but we've got something really cool to share because we've got another unboxing. This one is something I've actually been waiting a long time for. So for those of you who are familiar with like Lemieux and Horsey brands, they often, well, to be honest, with any brand, they'll often do a sort of pre-order before the main launch. So I pre-ordered this, but the person who, well, the company that I got it from actually didn't get their supply until really recently because it kind of, I think because it was such a big launch and loads of people wanted it and it sold out, like it kind of was delayed for some people. So I've actually got this now, but I should have gotten this like 3 weeks ago. So I'm really behind, so sorry about that. But basically, I have got the new Lemieux Spring Summer 2021 collection. Well, it's not the full collection, it's only one thing, but I'm going to open it with you and then I'm going to go down to the yard and I'm going to try it on, obviously for me and the horse because it's a matchy-matchy set. And I'll probably get some videos of me riding so you can see what it's like, and yeah, just have a little play around. So without further ado, I shall shut up rambling and get opening. I couldn't actually find my scissors to open this, so I'm using a steak knife and I hope it works just as well. So I actually pre-ordered this from Dawn's Tack Box. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos since I started, then you'll know I got my first ever Lemieux set from them. It was almost this time last year. It was in about June and I got the mulberry set for my birthday. Since then I've got the Lavender Lemieux one. That is a discontinued colour, but I really like it. So I got that one. I got that one off eBay. So this will be my third in my set. And the difference between this and my other ones, I really shouldn't be waving a knife around. The difference between this and my other ones is this is going to be a Loire one. So I'm really, really excited. I haven't seen this close up. I don't know what it's like. I've only seen pictures of it online. So, ooh. When I open the big package, it tells you a little bit about Dawn's Tack Box. So these are actually from Stowmarket and Bury St Edmunds, which is like down south compared to where I am. But they do ship and they've got loads of really cool things. They do pre-orders, but they also do like live auctions and they sell loads of really cool stuff. This isn't a sponsored ad, by the way, nothing like that. I just really like these guys. They're a bunch of lovely ladies. So if you ever want something, then I definitely recommend these. Okay, so now that, oh god, I've lost it again. Okay, so, I'm really scared to open this because I don't want to like break anything. There we go. They've put an Easter egg in. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. Okay, so I am actually waiting for the boots to come with this. I've got the grafters and the carbon mesh. I got the carbon mesh because I thought it would match my lavender set. But then the grafters obviously will match this properly. So I've got two things which are missing. But apart from that, I've got the musk saddle pad in Loire. I have no idea how you say it. But I've got the saddle pad. Then I've got the base layer in a short sleeve and a long sleeve. And then I've got the hat silk. Yeah, okay, so I think that's everything. And this is the close contact memory foam pad. It's in the CCGP, but it's not got the memory foam like bit on it. So, wow. First impressions, it looks nothing like on camera as what it does here. So on camera it's picking up a little bit like champagne-y gold, like almost rose gold, but it's really not. This is beautiful. It's like a sort of pinky purple colour. To me, I thought musk would be like a brownie colour, but this isn't. It is pinky purple, and I love it. It's so much nicer in person than it is on camera. Let me bring it a little bit closer. Yeah, you see, again, it's coming up with this like champagne-y gold, and it's really not. Okay, so camera does not do this justice at all. This is beautiful, and it's really soft. It's definitely thicker than the suede ones, not by that much, and it's got the suede sort of detailing and a little bit of rope, which I really like. So yeah, it's basically exactly the same as my suede ones, except it's silky. I really, really like that. Okay, so then we've got, which one's this? Okay, so this is the long sleeve base layer. Now, I know to have a full set is supposed to have like the ear muffy things with it, but I never use them, so I haven't bothered. But let's get this out. So again, this is slightly more purple than the pad. Again, this is showing brown-ish on camera, and it's really not. It is purpley. I don't really know what you'd class this as, because it's definitely darker than my lavender, and this is definitely like a purple, but it isn't, I don't know, it's not like purple, but oh, it's beautiful. So you've got the silver My Lemieux. One of the reasons I actually like Lemieux over some of the other matchy brands is they often have gold or rose gold zippers, and I really don't like rose gold or gold. I like white, I like silver, I like classic. So for me, this is one of the like bonus points to Lemieux. You've kind of got like a stainless steel zip, which is really, really nice. So I've got this in an extra small. My lavender base layer is actually a small because that's all I could get. And it is a little bit too big, but there's not really any difference between the extra small and the small. But my mulberry one's an extra small, so that's why I got that. And then for the short sleeve base layer, this is classed as a, oh no, it is the short sleeve. So sometimes I've seen it classed as like a UV top, which is why I wasn't quite sure. But this is, oh, okay. So the material is actually very slightly different to this base layer. If anything, I'd say this is probably a little bit thinner, and this is just, well, I don't know. This is stretchy, but like it seems more robust, a bit firmer. So this has got a silver zip rather than the stainless steel on there. And for the Lemieux logo, it's in sort of like a plastic cut, like, I'm not really sure how you describe it. Either way, it's that. And it's the Lemieux with a tick, and then on the back it says active wear. I'm doing a really bad job of this, I'm sorry guys. There we go, and on the back it says active wear. Now looking outside, it looks cold, so I will be wearing the long sleeve base layer today. And then last but not least, we have the hat silk. I actually put a post on one of the Lemieux Facebook groups because I was really confused when I bought my lavender set, because I didn't think it was a proper set because my numner was a lot pinker compared to my base layer. And someone said it's actually to do with how the base layers don't match as well with the numners. And just looking at this, it's something that I definitely see now, because you can see it's not a perfect colour match, which I'm not bothered. I mean, it's different materials, so it's, you know, that's just what it is. But when I got it, especially because it was second hand, I was a little bit worried about that. So if you guys are new to Lemieux, just be aware that there will be a slight difference. So then here is the hat silk. So it's a purpley with the lighter coloured top. And then our little pom-pom. These are really soft. I love these. So that is my unboxing. I'm probably going to eat a little bit of my Easter egg and send a thank you note to Dawn's tack box just to say that I've got it and thank you so much for sending it. And then I'm going to go get dressed. When I get dressed, I might actually show you the difference between the lavender and this, just because I know my lavender is at home and it's in my wardrobe. The Numna's getting ready to be washed, so I might not be able to show you that, but I can definitely show you the difference between the base layer and this one, just so you guys can compare and sort of see what the different colours are like. So yeah, I'm going to go do that and I shall check back in with you soon. So I've just quickly gone to grab my lavender base layer so that you can see the difference. So here is the lavender one. It's got the grey and then the same sort of logo. And then here is the musk. So you can sort of see now how it's sort of like shiny. And then this is the short sleeve and this is the long sleeve. So what I was saying earlier about the short sleeve being very slightly different material, it's because it's like a UV sweat tech thing, and if I unravel it a little bit, it's got like little air pockets as well, which I think is really cool, and hopefully that should keep me nice and ventilated when it's warm. So you can see here the lavender and the musk, and again, it looks so much browner on camera than it does in person. It's a, I don't know, yeah, well, you can kind of see the, oh, here we go a little bit. Yeah, you can sort of see a similarity. There's definitely the purple undertones. But yeah, so I'm going to go and get changed. I'm going to put that one on because it's cold, and then we shall go try it on the horses. So I'm at the yard and I've just popped on my lavender body warmer. So it's grey, but it's got the lavender colour on it, just because it's 10 degrees, so it's still a little bit too cold not to have anything on. When I'm riding and mucking out, I will get like warm anyway, but it's still not quite just base layer weather yet. So I'm going to go and muck out because the girls are already turned out. Happy's disappeared behind the IBC, so you can only see Holly at them. So whilst I'm outside, I will go and do some jobs. I've got to muck out and do hay nets, things like that. And then I shall bring them in and give them a brush. Now, Happy still isn't in ridden work, so she's not going to have it on. But I will probably just chuck the Numna on her so you can see what it looks like on a black horse, because Holly's bay. So yeah, I shall get cracking and then we can see what it looks like on the horses. It actually got quite warm whilst I was mucking out, but all my jobs are done, so I'm going to go and bring Holly and Happy in. When I looked a minute ago, Happy was already wanting to come at the gate. I don't know if you can see her ears perking up. Oh, here she comes. Hey, Haps. Oh, you want to come in? Hey. Hey, Hol. Holly and Happy are both in now, so I'm gonna put the Numna on Happy first, just so that you guys can see what it looks like on her. As I said before, Happy isn't in work, so it's not going to be like a full tack thing. I'm literally just going to shove this on her just because I want to see what it looks like too. She is still pretty filthy, I won't lie. In fact, I'm going to move the camera closer. Hey, Al. What is it? Is it a new number? Here, let's put it on you. Oh, wow. Don't you look pretty? I feel like this just proves how big Happy is. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, when I was closer up, it looks a lot smaller on Happy, but on camera, it actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, so you can see here that it looks a little bit more pinky purple than what it does on the pictures. Well, on the video that I showed you earlier when I was at home. So yeah, you can definitely see that it is more pinky purple, and you can really see how shiny and silky it is. So it's got the Lemieux badge in like a silver plaque basically, and then it's got the leather girth part. But I think Happy looks really smart in it, don't you, Haps? Now I have a feeling it's not going to look as nice on Holly as it did on Happy, but we have to remember she's still in a winter coat, so she looks horrendous anyway right now. You see, on her, it looks more pink. Oh, honestly though, that number is just lovely. It's so soft and so silky. Shouldn't look that bad in it. I still think it looks better on Happy, but it is beautiful. So I'm going to finish tacking up and then we can go and ride. If you're wondering what this is, it's basically a gel pad because we had to get Holly a new saddle and it doesn't quite sit right, mainly because she's got a little bit plump, and Holly kind of goes like a teardrop, so she's thin here but then balloons there, and it just kind of throws the saddle a little bit. So we have a gel pad to try and stop that. The only thing I'm probably going to have issues with on Holly with this number is the fact that it's got a really high wither, and Holly's kind of flat back. On Happy it's not an issue. I mean, I always pull my numbers up anyway, so there's a nice gap, but you're probably going to notice it a lot more on Holly's than what you would on Happy. Unlike the Lavender number, but it's the same for my mulberry one, it's got the tabs that go onto the D-ring. Now, personally, I prefer the ones that go on the actual like girth straps, just because I find it kind of helps keep it more secure, at least with her, with the issues I'm having. As I said before, the boots haven't arrived, so I'm just using the carbon mesh mulberry ones, and I'm only got the fronts because the backs are too big for her. The last thing that I need to do is change my hat silk. I forget how you get these off. Oh, you just pull. Again, you'll get a little bit of a comparison for the Lavender because I've got the Lavender hat silk on. So this is the Lavender. As you can see, it matches my zip bits. Let me come a little bit closer. And it's not too far off. I mean, it's definitely a lot brighter. This is just the Charles Owen silver 4-star skull cap. So I've always ridden in peaks because I never really liked skull caps, but when I was riding a couple of racehorses, I got one, and to be honest, now that I've kind of got into the matchy stuff, I'm kind of glad that I did, because I just wear them all the time now because I get to match my clothes. The only bad thing about them though is it's annoying to get the hat silk on. It does take a while. So I just stopped filming whilst the tractor was going past, and I forgot to press record again. So all you've missed is that I managed to get the hat silk on, and I've just put my hair into a low bun. But apart from that, we're ready to go ride. So just whilst we're outside, I thought I would show you the number again in a different light. I feel like you can really see its true colour now, because it is this pinky kind of purple colour. This is Kenton Masters saddle. I think it's the cob one, but yeah, it's an extra wide because she's a little bit plump. So yeah, that's my setup. So I'm going to get on and ride. done about 20 minutes in the school and now we're just having a plod down the lane. We're just on our hack and I'm going to zoom you in so you can see this. But look at all of the sheep. Well, not all of them, there's some there. But they're on top of that massive pile of shavings, I think. Holly's not too impressed. We're just on the last stretch towards home now. I'm going to spin my camera around so you can see. It's basically just this sort of little wooden path. And in that field over there is where we saw a family of deer last time we was here. Go onto my Instagram, you'll be able to see the picture because I know the deers aren't that clear, but it was like a beautiful sunset and it was just a really nice ride. So yeah, we're almost home now. So we just had a little canter on that grass track and honestly that's the best behaved Holly. That's the best behaved Holly has been for probably about a week. She's been definitely full of it. But we're just happily plodding back to the yard now. It's literally there. So, you know, it'll take us like 30 seconds, a minute to get there. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here because when I get back, all I'm really going to do is probably give Holly a brush and just make sure they've all got water, and then I'm going home because all of my jobs are done. So I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing and trying on. I'd love to know what you think down below. Do you think it suits Holly better? Do you think it suits Happy? Have you guys got it? What do you think of the colour? Just drop me a message down below so I can see what you guys think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I shall see you at the next one. Bye!